Hey guys, how are you? Casper with a quick flash update on silver, gold, platinum, palladium, and the Dixie. We're using the 2 hourly time frame, keeping it very simple, very quickly. I just did a bigger update that will be on all commodities based, well, not all, but a lot of the big ones that we're looking at on longer term time frames and all that, and that will be released for the Substack in just a second. It's getting edited as we speak here. So here again, 10 minutes maximum. I want to keep you for as little time as possible, giving you the update on the short-term stuff on the metals and the dollar, the big greenback, the big greenback. So silver with a good Monday start. Are we totally out of the woods just yet? No, but you can see here we actually broke the the red downtrend there. Um, But to me, again, I want to get above. In this case here, we have, for some reason, it's not on here roughly. But again, 37.3, you know the deal, and then getting back above the blue. Then I'm more comfortable with silver, but a good day today, given the fact where the dollar is somewhat flat, it's actually okay. But again, I want to repeat, we are still in that zone where, again, we're not seeing any big reversals. We're just seeing, for now, at least a counter trend rally where we're trying to break the short-term stuff, momentum and the trend line. So decent day here for silver, up 1%. And we're above 37.3 now. And now comes the big test, getting back above the blue, which is the main up, one of the main uptrends from the April lows. Gold, on the other hand, looking more feisty and what could be want to give some, there it is. So again, we had the break here from that uptrend on gold, and that was not ideal. Breaking that wedge is showing weakness in the setup. But we held the lows right there, that low for gold, we held it for now at least. And now we're back in the blue, right? That is very important to be back into the blue. Um, to the blue uptrend. But as you can see, we're barely getting in there. We're just sniffing around a little bit to see if we can stay here. But if this is a false breakdown, and I say if because again, I think we need a day or two to maybe even 3 days to really be sure. If this is a false breakdown, we could, start to see that and actually run the target to 4K for gold. So up minor today, roughly 0.5%, but at least silver is outperforming gold, which is important. From a day-to-day perspective, it might not mean a whole lot, but we take it. We definitely take it. Dixie here had a very hard, again, just a bit of context here. We had a trendline breakage here, backed us down here, and then we rallied. And during that rally to the upside, we broke a bit of a skewed head and shoulder right here, breaking out backtest rally, and then came the non-farm payroll miss news, boom, very hard backtest. So for now, we're just backtesting here. And if we get a breakout here, which we had, the backtest, potential resumption, then we target 101.5 from that bottom structure with, I think we're going to overrun that target also. So the dollar is still strong, but just like silver and gold, that can change quickly if we start to drop below the neckline, right? You can see the neckline here. We can make it blue and do that. So you can see the neckline, if we start to trade below 98.5, let's give it some wiggle room, then the dollar seems like it couldn't hold the back test and it's going to come down lower again. But again, short term here, you can see the contraction coming in, right? You can see it here, the contraction. Again, could that be some sort of head and shoulder also? Yeah. So again, tomorrow, 2 days, I think we're going to see some signs in gold, silver, the dollar as well in the short term that will dictate, the price action for some time to come here on the 2 hourly time frame. Palladium here again, still holding the uptrend barely. We are stuck in that red one, which to me now is the only thing that matters, the red one here. Internally, we have some stuff as well. So I think internally, if we can clear 1,230, we will have a chance of actually going to there and then have a breakout, right? So again, same thing. We're now waiting for that little microstructure to play out and show its hand. We're still in a downtrend, the red one. We're still having momentum coming down on the 2-hourly. So again, the long-term time frame, which is bullish, will prevail at some point. We just need to see how low it goes here for this one. Platinum, not much new there really, up 1% today. I think this blue here is the main one to look for, right? Once we clear that, I think the pullback is over whenever we break it. And the good thing is, again, if again, it's a minor detail, but we're getting above that 1,337 level. Again, it doesn't mean a whole lot, but yeah, we're stuck in that blue downtrend on the short-term stuff for platinum, and that is basically what we want to see resolve at some point in time. And we could get an entry over here, next week when that breaks. So that is all I have. Remember, if you want all the other stuff like the indices, the gold silver ratio, and all that, that is for members, and you will have to check that. And we are using the daily time frame, the 6-hourly time frame to monitor where we are going. So have a great day, guys. Cheers and bye.